profits for wholesale deals are way bigger than a Philly or my Virginia market. So we can make 50, 60 grand.
Easy.
And don't do no work.
Easy.
Pool of money sitting around, and we can take, you know, 3, 4, 5 of these type properties down, and we can hotel them on the market and don't do any work or wholesale it over. That makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, we do quick turnarounds. So you prefer that over doing the fix and flip?
Yeah. I'd rather get money in our pocket first and then do all that shit.
Okay.
Let's get money in our pocket. Every joint it is, and I'm just giving you an example. Everything we did, so if we buy this one, we get 50 from that. Every one. And then give it to the buyer. Give it to whoever buyer want to buy it. If it's meat on the bone for them, I don't care.
Right.
That's like buying stock at $10 and the shit go to 30. You want to take that profit. Now if it go to 50, so what? Who cares?
Right.
But the point is you got $50,000. Right? If it's 200 and you sell it to somebody for 250 and it's worth 450 or whatever, that's fine. But if you're doing 5 or 6 of them a month, right? Yeah. Like that shit adds up. That's just my opinion. I think that just adds up.
And there's no right or wrong to it, because on the flip side, just to play devil's advocate, it's not as easy to find deals right now in this market. So you find one, I'm just playing devil's advocate. If you find one, you're like, ooh, I can make 250 grand on this if I fix and flip it. Versus if we wholesale it, we make 50 grand. Now we're scrambling.
Bro, I swear to God, that's way better.
Oh yeah,
I think that's way better.
I like wholesaling.
It's boom, 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 boom.
Especially here in the LA market, because the wholesale deal profits is way more money.
Cleveland. We can literally buy something in Philly cheaper and in Cleveland cheaper, right? Say we buy something for 30 or 40,000, right? Mm-hmm. All we're doing is turn around your buyer, it's worth 200,000. We turn around and giving it to them for 70. Now we doing 5 or 6 of them a month just in Philadelphia and Cleveland alone. Mm-hmm. You do the math.
Right.
You're getting 20, 30,000. Let them do it. I mean, it's just that's just my thing. That's what I think.
The plus thing about the market here in LA, the profits for wholesale deals are way bigger than a Philly or my Virginia market. So we can make 50, 60 grand.
Easy.
And don't do no work.
Easy. Don't do no work, 100%.
Bro. Yeah.
And then the fixing and the flipping, if you want to do 1 or 2 of those a year, right, 3 of those a year, then cool.
Right.
We'll get a big picture. But that's just like the coke game, right? Mm-hmm. Now what you want to do with the crack game? You want to
break it up
and wait weeks to get all that? Or you want to just say, yo, here you go. Give me my 20. Give me my 20 grand.
Facts.
Might get 40 out of that motherfucker. Right. But what I'm doing is I'm going to sell you these holes for 20. I'm going to sell you 4 of them bitches. I'll get 80,000. You guys want to do 200,000, it's going to take you longer. I'm going to go back and get double up and then sell it to you guys some more. Yeah. That's how it should be to me.
Right.
Let everybody else do all the nuts and bolts and the hitting and everything like that. The fixing and flipping, you break 2 or 3 of those. And I'm not even in the business like that, but I know that we can take 20, 30, 40, 50 from everything and give it to a buyer. Shit, that's the meat on the bone. Let them do that.
I remember when it stuck out when you was like you making 200. Why won't you just remember when they was talking about the numbers they made?
Yeah,
why are you 6 months?
Why are you doing that?
And they could have made 50 just flipping it to another investor.
Yeah,
doing no work.
Even if you make 100,000 a month, Alabama, what they do, cool. Now you can. It's easy to fix joints up here because of the weather than it is over in Philadelphia.
Oh, 100%.
Right? Because you got summer and spring, and then it's raining sometimes summer, so you got like a 4-month period of time where you can knock it out the box.
Right.
Here you can do it all year round. But I mean, my strategy is what I want to do with us. We can do the fix and flips. Like you said, it's going to take about 4, 5, 6 months.
100%.
So you want to do about 2 or 3 of those a year. Okay. So you can get whatever bulk out of money you want, but the majority of that shit, it should be
wholesale.
What? 50, 60,000, get up out of here. 100%. Next one, next week. 50, 60,000, here you go, get up out of here.
Because back home in Virginia, if you make 50 on a fix and flip, that's a home run.
Home run.
On a fix and flip.
Right.
So if you can make that on a wholesale deal here, that's like bread and butter. Like I don't see why we should be doing that. Because between you and I, we can get our money's right. We have enough people in our Rolodex to get our money's right. Now that's not an issue. Now we got to go out there and make some bids, find a deal, and make some money.
So it'd be easy for us to do this. Check this out.
Yeah.
If we buy one home, right, and turn around and give it to the buyer that's either there or buyers that we got lined up.
We put on the MLS, bro.
Easy. Bro, we make $50,000, $60,000. We go later on that we're gonna Friday do another one. Or do next week do another one.
Yes.
And we're making $50,000 to $60,000 every fucking week. Come on, I'm cool.
We on the same
Keep
page.
doing that?
Yeah,
we good. Now we giving them a percentage of lending them money, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. I'm not into all that other shit. Taking it and putting $200,000 in for what?
Like, when you're doing fix and flips, now I've done many stuff, it goes smooth for the most part, but it never goes perfect. There's always gonna be something in a fix and flip. Whether you're dealing with a contractor or some money shit, he spent the money on the first draw, or just say the permit. Like here in LA, the permits they a bitch. Like trying to get permits for a certain,
yeah, see all that shit? Let them deal with that.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember when my guy was telling me, my guy put me on this with the REOs. He was saying, he's like, and we're gonna tap into Austin too, because we want to be in Austin. So I'm getting plugged from this lady named. She was married to a baseball player. She's born in Austin, everything. She's a real estate person. So we'll get a piece of that with the guy who has a $20 million fund for Austin, Texas. Short sales, finance, all that, which is great for us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and I want you to be able to spearhead that with me, because, listen, my thing is, if it's worth, if the comps are 400 and we getting it for 250, bro, put 30 on there and let the motherfuckers eat. I'm cool.
Right.
Now we do 6 of them and they doing 1 to try to get all that meat. Fine.
Right.
330 times 6, 180. We just made that. I'm
100%.
good.
Yeah.
What we doing? I'm cool. Y'all go ahead and fight over that meat.
And you know what the hard part is? You know what the hard part? If we already got it settled, it's just bringing the funding at the court steps.
Yeah.
That's the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
And we can
go to OC once a week.
Yep.
Right? We stay in the Panoma joint, and then just like, okay, here you go, boom. Boom. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna take that one. This one cheap. I leave it on cheap. And then we see he's scared. He white, what's his name? He's scared. We can go in the hood, offer the family $20,000.
That's less competition for us.
Right. We go,
and those are hot markets.
Yeah. We offer the hood.
Yeah.
Here go 20, yo. We gonna buy this joint for cash. What y'all wanna do? Mm-hmm. Let us get it. Now we give it to these motherfuckers. They worth 200, 300. Now we get them for, yo, my cousin this is a true story. My cousin went to a crack house, bro, from around our way. Off the ball, 25,000. The house had taxes, liens on it, and everything. Yeah. The tax only cost him 15,000. I couldn't do it last year. My cousin and his man did it. Guess how much the house worth? 250,000.
I'm about to say 120.
$250,000. Listen, $250,000.
What?
He gave the crackhead 20.
Yeah.
He paid the taxes about 10. He was back.
So he's in it for 30.
30. Man, he sat on the joint, fixed it up, pretty little joint, and I think he was in it for 100. The joint worth 250.
Wow.
They sell a joint and they roll from there. That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't go on all this old trying to compete with everybody else. You buy it for a low cost. You go in the hood, say, yo, here goes some cash. What y'all wanna do? Right? Give me the title and the deed. Y'all wanna go to Lancaster or wherever the hell y'all wanna go? Cool. Here goes some cash. Y'all want this cash? Y'all go ahead and get up out of here. Now the joint worth whatever. You can do that in the hood all day long.
Yeah.
Eat. Now you giving them bread.
Yeah.
And letting them do their thing. You feel me?
100%.
And now you're fixing it up and because it's going to gentrify. Now they not going to compete with us. They're not going to compete with us with that because they don't want to be in the hood. So, but my thing is, it's like, we can be in the hood. I'll send some of my cash, yo, listen, bird dogs, yo, listen, offer them something for the money, for the cash, for the house. We can do the research on the joints, what his taxes are, what's your income, and we come in and say, here go 20, here go 30.
Believe it or not, the hoods, And any major city has the most cash buyers, bro.
Yeah, man.
The most cash. Any hood you go to that's in a major city has the most cash buyers.
Yeah, bro.
That's a fact.
Yeah, bro.
That's a
I'm
fact.
telling you, we can flip them joints. Them joints cost 300. We get them for 100. Have 150 and let somebody else eat. Let them eat. You get 50,000 every joint. Bing, 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 bing.
Yeah.
30,000, 40. That shit add up. I'm sorry.
It does add up.
That's just my opinion.
Even if you do one a month, that's
That's just
and that's not your main gig. That's a stream of income. Which one a month out here is 100% doable, Tino.
100%.
But we can hit these spots up, like you said. You know, we can go, OC here. You know, we go to another county. We can do like once a week. You go once a week, and you actually got properties that you looking to bid. You're gonna get one or two. You're gonna get one or two. It's a numbers game.
Bro, I'm with you, bro. We should be on a Saturday day, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, we can get them lit and just pass that motherfucker on and keep the meat on the bone for them and let them go fight for it.
Mm-hmm.
Me and you get 15, I get 15,000 for every joint, and we just go to the next one.
Yeah.
Or we get 20 and 20. We just go to the next one.